It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my It's out of my hands, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my
Gonna be mayhem, I told you. Fucking like a book.
Blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least 10-minute warning before we have the restart. So if you want to jump
Okay,
out.
but where's the blankets?
Yeah, yeah.
You allowed to put it on then. Stop saying that you put it. Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
Oh yeah, that's fucking wrong too.
Maybe it'll work now. YouTube, are you a winner or a wiener or a whiner? Apparently there are things happening, probably stream elements, that are pushing out some type of thing, and I'm not getting it. I'm also not getting the notification for all the damn t-shirts I bought today. New t-shirts available. I kind of did a good job on it, I thought. There is a Where's Waldo in there. You can find it. You gotta buy it first, though. But there's definitely a Where's Waldo in there. Got this volume a little loud. I've yet to fly this camera too. You've been here before, you've probably heard me talk about, yeah, I'm gonna fly these cameras. Good news. You haven't missed anything yet. I haven't flown shit. Sorry, language. I'm already ripping right off the bat, huh? I'm gonna do it this way today. Go up the pits. You're probably going to catch a lot of elbow in this shot. You like elbow? The elbows turn you on? Elbows. We have some food going on here sometimes too. Alright, so yeah, I'll do this. Slip the camera angle, yeah. Go! Why is it trying to turn? Maybe not turn smooth. Whatever. Everybody likes smooth. This isn't like smooth. Yeah. Radio. I don't know what that means. Oh, face orange, raised eyebrow. Is it gonna do that every time there's like a chat notification? Because that's fucking terrible. I'm already done looking at the fucking alert box. I'm already done looking at the alert box. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. So hey, if you're using Fanatec Full Force, go ahead and punch in the chat what your full force level is at. Guess mine after you watch me drive, yeah? love this. Remember they promised us open world? And we haven't gotten it yet. Bastards. Always remember they promised us open world. I'm watching the race from last night. I probably shouldn't. And I'm not. I've officially stopped. Alright, I'm gonna make sure there's no spiders in this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's doing it every time the chat box opens up. We're gonna have to stop doing that somehow. I'll find where that comes in and out of. Here, I think I got it right here. Watch this.
Blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least 10-minute warning before we have the restart. So if you want to jump
Okay,
out.
but where's the blankets?
Yeah.
You allowed to put, put it on then. Stop saying that you put it. Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
Yep, that was it, I think.
That'd be mayhem. I told you. Fucking like a book.
I don't know what it was, man. Maybe people are following me and stuff like that. That's cool, too. And it's just not going through the stream labels or whatever. There used to be this thing like called stream labels. And it just kind of worked through Streamlabs OBS. And now it doesn't work anymore. See, I want you to read this now. So like I had someone ask me this question, or we were posting or talking about this, whatever. We opened a dialogue about this because it was a leading headline of the day. So Moza, and let's read this carefully again. Moza Racing becomes an official partner of the Gran Turismo World Series. It doesn't say it becomes the official. Follow me there? So like I said, they were going to figure out a way to try and manipulate us to buy a bunch of these fucking things. You know what I mean? And like pop them on the desk for different races and shit like that. Ask me how I know. This is like history repeating itself. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been here long enough now, like running like the Gran Turismo as it like exists in like, or observing initially competing in its, you know, online formats. And like, this is how it started in the beginning. First it was like you had to have a Logitech, and then you had to have a Thrustmaster, and then you had to have a Fanatec, and now you had to have a Thrustmaster again maybe, and now you got to have a Logitech again, and now you're gonna have a Moza. So now there's gonna be 4 opportunities to fucking confuse your ass rather than just, you know, have fun. Hey, money. I like money. Anybody see Idiocracy? You know who Fredo is? I like money. We're all Fredo. Free money. We're getting close to 2. Oh, look at what is this? What is this? You know I'm fucking getting in on that. I don't want to ever do that again, but I will definitely get in on that. I might have to put in Operation Big Wheel in again. I have a couple of different options for wheels. If you check my channel out, you see I got a lot of different wheels. My camera's not working. Yeah, they're working. But anyway, I got a lot of different wheels. And I got a lot of different ways to configure the wheels. So like this one way I can configure the wheels is I got a CSL wheel box, right? And you can put the vintage wheel, if they still have those anyway, on there, or a vintage S-type wheel. So it's just a big round wheel. Like, I think it's like 33. I believe it's 33. 33 to 35, I believe, is the size on that one. Or 330 to 350, whatever you want. I think it's 350 actually, because this is 330. I've got the R330 over here. And it's definitely bigger than the R330. It's sitting right here. I can use it. I just don't have any buttons on it. There's no shifters because it's on one of those SRM connectors. Familiar with the SRM products? It's how you convert Fanatec to like use on a PC with like a different wheelbase. Oh yeah, you're getting a lot of elbow there. I don't know if I like that. I don't want you to get as much elbow. Right? Nobody likes that much elbow, do they? That's pretty good. That's not too much elbow. You get to see my armpit. You see my armpit? All right, let's do some driving. I got fancy socks on today. Oh, it looks like my stupid camera's fucked up again, too. So these Logitech cameras, like, considering that Streamlabs OBS is a Logitech, like, you know, company-ish or whatever I think is what it is. Or they're in cahoots. Oh, shit. They're all in cahoots with each other. This camera always sucks. I'm going to redo it right now. My mouse. Just give me the mouse. Come here, mouse. Oh, you're not getting away from me, mouse. So what you do is you go find your cam's profile here in your OBS. You find the cam in question. And basically it's as quick as deactivating it and then reactivating it. And that usually does it. It didn't do it this time. So I don't care anymore. Is that all right? It'll just be dark. I'll keep this mouse over here though, because I have a mouse tray for it. All right! I'm in the wrong mode. Let's get out of here. Or should I just post a time really quick with that Camaro? It's really tempting, man. That car's flipping baller. My Camaro at one point, like the first Camaro I had on this game, I increased the performance so high it put an asterisk or like an exclamation point and a triangle like over it, and I couldn't run it in anything anymore. And I couldn't even detune it either. It was like a bug in the game. I like broke the performance mods in the game. You know, like at RaceBook, we're always testing the parameters of like, you know, what's normal and what we're gonna be able to get away with technology. We're the loud end of the didgeridoo, as they say. That's why we got all this cool stuff going on here. Check my YouTube channel, it's in there somewhere. It's full of nonsense.
Oh yeah, it was so easy, you can't believe it. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting some kind of weird like notification for chats from goofy stream elements. All right, so this is the 5. So for the 5, they're gonna make us go 100% because that's a 100% race. I'm not doing that today. They're gonna make me drive a fucking Hyundai. Sorry, language. Anytime they come up with Hyundai, I think of like, you know, give me a USB cord. Let's go get a new car. This is cool. GP and the Gran Turismo tournament. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. This is gonna be a bad one right here. This is, I love this one. Anytime you get to use some sweet like old cars, which is probably what I'll do here. I'll probably, let me follow in here. My buddy and I, like my Gran Turismo buddy, I have one, cause like I don't do like, I don't have a PlayStation account anymore. So Gran Turismo buddy, he comes on the Discord every now and again and he posts this, so I get a heads up. So the challenge is use a car from the images here. So for example here, obviously we have to use a Hyundai Elantra, duh. Obviously we have to use one of these cars, duh. But we're gonna have to either use this stupid Opel or that Jaguar. I know what my buddy's gonna use. He's definitely gonna do Jag. Or, in this particular instance, you can use new or old BMW. This one I already declared that I'm going to engine swap the bus. I'm going to put whatever nasty engine I can put in the bus, and I'm sending it. Because we love Goodwood Motor Circuit, and we love, well, at least we love the Mini and the bus. We don't love the Fiat Panda right here. That thing can go live in the bottom of a lake bed somewhere. No one will ever fucking miss it. Sorry. Sorry, it's a Fiat, okay? I've owned Fiats in real life, so I can speak on that. So I guess we're gonna start here. So let's go find a Samba bus and boost that mother. Cause I don't play. If it's 2 laps, I don't play. So what the plan is today, we're gonna do this first one, maybe the second one. We're gonna be short on miles, and then we're gonna do the Camaro time trial. Plan, set, match. And then we're gonna go drive our new truck. Yeah, we're gonna drive our new truck. Our new truck has batteries. Where are we going here? Garage. I forget the way I go. Yeah, this camera stupid thing is dumb, man. So, like I said, the thing is, it's a Logitech camera. Oh, maybe it's just doing what it's supposed to do normally. You know what I mean? Because, like, those cameras are actually operating, like, well right now, believe it or not, considering the light changes and stuff like that. And then you have the one overhead camera, which is kind of delayed and weird. That thing right now looks like a deck of cards that's, like, bent open on one side. It's a cell phone. And I should post pictures of it in, like, the Twitch stories or whatever. I probably will, because it is effing hilarious what these phones look like. I probably should stop using them because they're probably a fire hazard at some point. But I don't know. Yeah, it was probably a good idea. Or maybe I should put them on the floor so they're not, like, in the rafters, like, of the floor. Because, like, if they're in, like, the wooden floorboards, it's probably worse than them being, like, on the concrete floor. Because I can put a bucket over them on the concrete floor. I can't put a bucket over the floor if it catches fire. Yeah, that's good thinking, actually. That's smart science. Oh, hey. There. Oh, no, that's not it. Where's the Jaguar? That's it. VGT Coupe. Or Roadster. That's for the, that Vision Touring Challenge or whatever. I hate those. I hate those things. That's what the screenshot means. Like, if you're watching on YouTube, like, you know, Gran Turismo making you force it into, like, the boot of, like, a car you don't want to, like, force it into. That's what that's all about. But hey, you know what? I could do it differently, but I don't. This is the easiest, cheapest way to get the cars that I want. Where's my bus? I gotta go, like, all the... Oh, you know what I need to do? I was gonna say I could do this way or whatever, but... I'm just gonna go. It's all the way at the bottom. There it is. Haha, look. So my original experience with this game, I was playing it like when it first released, and I was driving this car, and like I never had this happen before in a Gran Turismo title ever. I rolled the effing car over. This thing, I rolled it all the way over. It's on my YouTube channel. Well, I'm not sure there's any compatible parts. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have any. There's no engine swaps. I'm gonna go find one though. I know where to go. We're not doing 33 horsepower, I'm sorry. 100 pp is what they're boasting here in this automobile. I almost bought one of these as my first car when I was in high school. About like $1,200, $1,800 maybe for a brown bus with a rotted out floor. It had a Carmen Ghia, like, you know, like kind of like hot rod motor in it though, which was totally gonna like rip the thing apart. I knew it. What ended up happening is a friend of mine bought it, and like the local football team players or whatever flipped it on its side, kind of like great, you know, was it Fast Times to Ridgemont High-esque type, you know, shenanigans. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put the sport mode on it. Oh wait, this isn't it. I don't even know where I'm going, dude. I'm not going to be able to do nothing. Don't worry. Can I wide body it? Yeah, but anyway, like, I wanted to trade the guy with the car that I had existing. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Ooh, excuse me. All current fitted engine parts will be lost. Yeah, we're good. Oh, yeah, I've never seen this before. It was funny. I've never done that before. That was the first time for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Listen to that thing, man. That thing's baller sounding now. I like it. Yeah, so the original engines for those things I think are like 850 or like, you know, something like that. Like this thing was like a 1200 that was in it. So like it was a pretty beefy engine for the size bus it was, because it was the smallest bus you could possibly have. It had just like a side panel door. You didn't have all the windows and stuff like that. It was a pretty nice bus to just have, you know, as a kid. And like the guy wouldn't trade me my car for it. He wanted to his rationale for selling it was to get his babysitter a more reliable car. So he was really looking to like sell for like, you know, the price he posted, and or trade for an equal value Volkswagen. The only thing like he wouldn't do with me, I had a Mazda, right? I had a Mazda GLC is what it was called, and like it really was like a really good Japanese copy of a Volkswagen, like Jetta. Like it was better than a Jetta / like BMW 3 Series, I thought, because I had driven 3 Series of the time and era at the time, and I was like, wow, this is like nuts. I got so lucky because like the car was dialed. It was a 5-speed. It was everything that he said he wanted in a Volkswagen, only it was a Mazda. Nice sunroof, power windows. Like, I mean, it was a freaking quality car, man. Like, I was like, still to this day, like I had my only experience was with Nissan and Datsun at the time, and this Mazda was just, dude, I'm telling you, it was nice. You know, other nice Mazda, the Mazda Protege is another nice Mazda, or the 323 is what it's called. Dude, great car, great car. I don't know if it's better than like a Toyota Corolla like FX16 like performance wise or anything like that. I'm dating myself, or a Honda CRX, but dude, great cars. All the features that you would want and then some. Now what do I gotta do? Suspension, you said, right? I gotta go back to the world. I got all carried away with my Mazda talk. We had a Mazda factory down the street. My aunt worked there. They built Mazda sports cars. To give you a hint. I don't want to tell everyone exactly. Oh, this is a flat 6 now? Holy shit, I put a 911 motor in this thing. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I'm doing it. There's no performance limit here. Brakes. You don't need brakes. Who uses brakes? I got a handbrake. The whammy bar for the car, man. I got the whammy bar for the car. By brakes, you meant nitrous system, right?
Yeah.
What else you got? Bring it. Boost up. How about brake pads? I'll meet you in the middle. I'll get brake pads. Yeah, give me more power. This thing doesn't do a wheelie, I'll be pissed. More power. Yeah, more power. I just wasted all the money I've made in the last 2 weeks to drive this thing one time. We're going here. I think this is a good idea. There's my suspension right there. I save money wherever I can. Where you at here? I'm running it on stock tires, I've decided. Whatever tires are on it, I'm running those. At least for the first lap. That's it, right? $500. $4.99. $4.99, $99.99. $4.99, $99.99. Gotta do some other things here. I gotta make it look stupid too. That's it. Little flappy tongue. That looks weird. Always yellow. Ah. Ah. Look at that frickin' muffler. That's so funny. What are they gonna do to the grill? That's dumb. Go. Time to party. Think it'll do a wheelie? I think so. I think it's gonna be a wheelie good time either way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a failure right there, that thing. That's a chat box or whatever. Alert. It's definitely gotta go. That's gonna be a settings and stream elements on like Twitch or something like that. All right, so somewhere along the line, I lost a few points. How did I do that? By adding the tow hook? Probably by adding the tow hook. Brakes. You don't use brakes at Goodwood. You decelerate and downshift at Goodwood. No limits. No limit, boss soldier. Got your VW, man. VW. Same engine we used in this car last night at the community event for the Dog Man. Ow! All right. Ready, steady, go. Sounds mean. Uh-oh, we're gonna use the grass. Yeah, maybe tires would have been a good idea. In case it rains. I come from France! Whoa! Gonna need a recovery. Danica. I can do this. I just gotta get an understanding of these tires. They suck. Whoa! Damn, man. I just got done. Dude, this is hard. I used to have in a Barth. Whoa! Shh, fucking. Sorry. This, they want to talk about Widowmakers. Woo! Shh. Dive down in here real hard and use your door to turn. Whoa, no! Regain. Oh no, we're not regaining.
Down in here real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
I've made this car undrivable. I'm getting ready to push the fucking clutch in, dude. See if that makes it any better. Because, like, anytime I get on and off the gas, it's like, don't do that. I messed that up. I was in the lead. It's like super slick. These tires are shit. This feels like one of those like short track races where they put like, they take the tires off the cars. That's what it feels like. Hiya! Go cat! I mean truck, van. This is weird not having a dashboard. I removed the dashboard from over here temporarily, and I'm like finding myself like hard pressed to want to bring it back because I like it so much over there. Actually, I like it so much I want to take my iFlag and do away with it. I used to just have an iFlag over there. Alright, so the thing is, what I've noticed here with these Comfort Hard tires, if you put it in, like, grass, it's like, no way. It's it. It doesn't want to recover. Wiper still working. I got a 4-second lead. I better not screw it up. By doing something fun, like hitting the throttle or something. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, Channel VW sand rail. Go. Being stalked. There's some kind of Italian thing behind me. The dog's moving. Oh, man. Come on. Come on, bus. Get me to school. No more short bus jokes. I bet I can just get it to spin on throttle. I don't even hit the handbrake. Jeez. That's how Maverick killed Goose. Alright, my dog's moving around upstairs, so you're gonna have to watch this on replay for a little bit. Talk amongst yourselves. Just don't radicalize anybody or talk about any kind of, like, stuff that's contraband. No troll spells is what I normally tell Tim. No troll spells. Oh, man, that was fun. That car was totally redonkulous. Nothing's more fun than a car you can't press the gas in. Yeah, baby. Come on. Only 8 miles? Oh, dude. That's cool. We're doing Camaro time trial for sure then today. I gotta go make sure the dog goes outside, though. I have an appointment, so can't forget about that, too. Can't spend too much time having a good time. I gotta do other time stuff. What do you think of my bus? I should have painted it like a weird, like, helicopter or something, or an A10 Warthog, or I'm sure there's tons of, like, ridiculous paint jobs. Look at it stand on its end. Oh my god. I guess if I put a suspension on it, a better one, I could have tuned it to do wheelies. Look at that wheel input. Look at that thing go, dude. It's like getting a 911 and like just putting a box on top of it. Just right on top. I've driven this engine and kind of like that's what it feels like too. Like when the boost kicks in. On these 911 turbo engines, there's like when the boost kicks in, you realize why they call them Widowmakers. If you plan on hitting the gas all the way, like beyond like, you know, second gear, you better be like ready for anything, is what I'm saying. It's probably how Paul Walker died. They weren't ready for that big old dip in the road there when they were doing 200 miles an hour. I mean, that's an extreme ass 911, but nonetheless, dude, it's Porsche philosophy like through the product line. all the way to their frickin' minivans. Have you ever seen some of their minivans? Like, there's this dude I used to park my Model 3 Performance next to, like, at, like, the grocery store. He would be there, like, all the time. He might work there or something like that. The dude's got, like, Pilot Cup Sport 2 tires on it, and, like, I know the son of a bitch does 0 to 60 in about, like, 0.8 seconds. Like, my car, like, my wife's Model Y Performance in that thing will be a race. Like, I guarantee you. Look at that. Yeah, that's a great picture. Oh, that's going to be a picture. That's going to be a screenshot right there. That frickin' shotgun bazooka blaster on the back should be a screenshot, too. Oh, there's the tongue. Flip your tongue. Oh, it's got one on the back, too. I could give the other battle cry, but I don't want to get flagged. Get flagged for a radical channel. I think the wide tires made it bad. Cause like you can see how like tucked into the wheel well it is. Like that's bad for this game. I think I needed to put the like regular ones back on there. All right, dogs moving. Watch this a little bit without me talking. Here.
here real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
All right, the dogging is done. So, hopefully you're enjoying this. Doing the YouTube thing. I got Fanatec affiliate status, long time, 10-year Fanatec affiliate status. Yet they still treat me like shit, but if you buy something from them and you like their stuff, please use my affiliate link. Don't be mad at me if they treat you like shit or it breaks, but, you know, hey, whatever. Like and subscribe, watch some of my dog videos, and, like, that's probably better than anything for everybody. Learn how to do Govee lights, shit like that, stuff like that. All right, what's next? This one. I should just use the same car, right? Just put, like, sweet tires on it. It's doable. Oh, no, it's not front engine rear. It's rear, right? Rear. Can't use it. Can't use it. All right, anybody see anything they like here? I got every color of the goddamn rainbow, and then some. Ooh, look at this one. We always say we want to drive this, don't we? Oh, you know what, though? We got to go into, we got to get out of here. We got to go into the garage to do it so we can hear what it sounds like. That's one of these things about Gran Turismo. You got to do stuff from the garage so you can, like, hear the fiber of your fabric, as they say. Or that's not how they say it, is it? Whatever. Whatever. Damn it. Do this. Let's hear what this thing sounds like. Because everybody loves these. How can you not like that? Dude, there's not much to not like about, like, a 6-ish liter, like, Chrysler. They're nasty loud, usually. I mean, there's only one other thing that, like, rivals, like, and, like, they're big rivals in my opinion. Like, I don't think General Motors even, like, qualifies, is Pontiac and, like, Chrysler motors. Like, big Pontiac motors, like 421 Super Duties, and, like, you know, big old, like, Chrysler motors. Like, those are the only two that exist in my opinion. All right, I want to hear what the bus sounds like. I like it. Right. So that's like an old Club Sport motor, like flat 6 Club Sport motor from, like, a Porsche Cayman that we put in there, basically. You like that, huh? All right, so rear engine, front drive, no power, no PP restrictions. So we got to go do this. Oh, fuck it. We'll find something. I can read, I think. So, European. Ooh, look at my truck. I made my truck look cool. I forgot about that. I had that truck totally, like, petered up, like, for, like, as long as I possibly could. Meaning no, like, No mods. Could drive that old Ferrari. I'm leaning towards that SLS because I don't think I've ever driven that. I don't think this counts because it's not a road car. I can't do that one. Or can I? Right? Doesn't the thing say road car? I think it said road car. I can't keep dicking around though. I gotta go. Yeah, you can't do a race car. It's gotta be a road car. So this one is cool, but it doesn't sound cool. That one is cool. Like, this is one of my first cars because it's a gift. See, it's a gift car. I'm gonna use this one. These cars are all around me in my neighborhood and stuff like that. When I'm driving my Model 3 around, they slow down as to not get anywhere around me or in my sight, because like they know that they spent way too much money on a slow car that doesn't even sound that cool. Poor guys. The other people that won't race me, even in my wife's car, Chrysler, like I was saying, the Hellcats and stuff like that, they don't come near me. They'll beat me past 150, you know what I mean, 120 miles an hour or something like that, but they're gonna burn a lot of tire and fuel getting there. Yeah, see, road car. We made the right choice. Let's do it. I might buy tires when I get in here because I hate driving these cars without good tires. Anybody else like driving cars with stupid tires? Yeah, I didn't think so. Don't all speak up at once. Yeah, fuck you, Stream Elements. I'm sorry, yeah. No Stream Elements. We're not into that anymore. All right, we ready? I'm not doing the sports tires. Sorry. Hard pass. Lewis Hamilton would be like, fuck no, too. Okay? George Russell would say, I won't be, but mate, if I don't have a racing tire, I won't be able to do my pose. Take your dinner table and get the out of my way. I'm gonna dive down in there real hard and I'm gonna use your door to turn. I will say, and I'm gonna say right now, like I like doing the Gran Turismo because they always have this kind of like carrot dangling in front of my head. Like a little bit of like spinning, like, you know, loot boxing, like atmosphere. But when it comes to driving like road cars, I only want to do it on AC. Like after like finding like how all that stuff works so well on like this. Because like I really enjoy that, being able to like own that and like be in control of that, you know what I mean? Like I don't have, there's nothing time sensitive. I know I can go back and that stuff works. As long as this PlayStation 4 works, as long as I don't scratch that disc, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's there. And that's why, like, I still, like, I'll probably eventually, like, when the time is right, I'll probably try and, like, put up, like, a buy-nothing, like, you know, trade for a PS5 or a PS5 Pro for one of these rigs, so I can at least have that experience with Project Motor Racing. My brother did all the AC mod stuff, and, you know, I'm totally, like, into that stuff, but, like, you know, like, I am not into computers. I am into computers as a means to the end. Like, I learned all this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, under duress, like, as I'm trying to, like, you know, compete in esports, and, like, it was, like, the least pleasurable experience I can tell you, like, by far, is trying to, like, do competition, or, like, do competition the way you want to do competition, but constantly run into, like, a roadblock, like, based in some type of technology or some stuff like that. And then having your competition, like, be like, cool, this guy, he can drive a car. If his computer doesn't work, more power to him. You know, like, where I came from, like, you know, the community racetrack, oh, talking too much. That'll look cool on video. But, like, yeah, where I come from, RC car racing and stuff like that, like, you're not allowed to do that. And, you know, make no mistake about it, at the local short track, you're not allowed to do that. You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, you're allowed to do that, but nobody is gonna, like, let that stand. You know what I mean? No one's gonna see you blow your car up or something like that, or see you about to blow your car up. Because, like, that's karma right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking you at the face, because you've blown your car up, and you see someone about to blow their car up, there's no way you're going to sit there and snicker under your breath and let them cost themselves, you know, however much a motor costs. And, like, just in RC car racing, too, you're not going to let someone struggle, like, at a nitro race when they're trying to learn, or, you know, racing, you know, electric cars, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're on a practice day, if you have time. On a race day, you're going to do your best, depending on, you know, how you're doing that day, you know what I mean? But, like, if you're both there on Thursday before the weekend, you know what I mean? It's your obligation as a human being, let alone as a competitor, you know what I'm saying, to show somebody. Whether or not they execute, that's a whole different, you know, God's, you know, reality or whatever, or will or whim, or, you know, to the fates. But at least you know you did your level best. To not, you know, leave someone in the water, you know, about to go under. Don't ever do that. Don't ever, ever, ever catch yourself thinking about doing that. Because that's not the way to live. Be a person. Sorry. I deal with corporations a lot, and they feel like they're not obligated to, like, you know, operate with conscience. So I feel like I gotta, like, remind, like, you know, I gotta be a reminder of that somehow. It's the dad in me, sorry. I'm not your dad, don't listen to me. What's up, MP? MP's my dad. MP's my new dad. MP's my Japanese doggy dad. Oh, it's done. Now we're doing that Camaro. I gotta do at least one lap with the Camaro and then I'm done. We got about 10 more minutes. I gotta go drive my new electric truck, baby. Woo! Yeah, man. I do everything you tell me to. You haven't heard me on your stream talking about peanuts anymore, have you? Yeah.
Well, okay, can you bring it back, Lance? No, what? Copy that.
Shit! Yeah, not when AI Alicia says it, though. Well, actually, peanuts are better when AI Alicia says it.
Now back end out nicely here.
Yeah, back end out there.
Good.
Back end out there. Good. Alright, let's watch this. We're only gonna watch it once because I just took the dog out, so she's good to go. We're gonna watch this one time. Now I'm gonna go do some stuff. Whoa! Whoa! We gotta go turn in my Model 3 today. Gotta go give that thing back, man. Someone's gonna get a hell of a car. That thing's got less than 10,000 miles on it. Like, I never abused it, never abused the tires. I put it into track mode a couple of times and it scared me. So I never did that again. So I don't even know if I've ever even put it like to the full like acceleration test. You don't need to. There's like 3 acceleration modes, chill, standard, and insane. Just putting it in insane, like, made my wife not want to drive in the car with me. One time, she's like, oh, that car's got blue exhaust tips on the back of it, and like blue, like, lug nuts. That's fucking nuts. Wow, they do a good job in this game sometimes. Yeah, that Z8 right there is dialed. Go back and take a picture of it. So yeah, the Model 3, we did it for 2 years, and like we specifically did it for 2 years because it was time to trade in the minivan before it was basically worthless. Because like my mom had like 2 of those things, and they're both like sitting in the driveway basically, decrepit and like, you know, full of shit. Like they're basically like sheds now. And I was not going to have that happen in my van. I liked it too much. It was going to move on to a family that could use it. Because my van, too. My van was a 2015 RT Dodge Caravan. It had 15,000 miles on it. 15,000 miles on it. I drove it to, like, you know, a couple of, you know, like, long trips and stuff like that to North Carolina and stuff like that. Always had seat cover, you know, floor covers on it. Like, someone else got an awesome car, too. That thing was sweet. I had, like, Le Mans-style fog lights on it, like yellow fog lights. Like, why I always do yellow lights on these cars to kind of remind me of my sweet minivan. We called it the Van Bergini, or Van der Rosa, whatever you like. Those things are fast, man. They've got a 3.6-liter V6 in it. Oh no! Like I said, it's going to be good for TV. The only thing that makes the minivan kind of slow is the stow-and-go seats are really heavy. If you put regular bench seats in one of those minivans and an all-wheel drive, like, you know, 300 and some odd horsepower, you know, power plant that you could find, like, say from, like, you know, a Trackhawk or something like that. And this is what I told the people, like, when they were buying back my Fiat. I was like, how come you guys don't have an SRT minivan? You know, you're leaving a lot of money on the table because there's a ton of dads out there that beg you for a Chrysler minivan. And they did one for SEMA. They did one for SEMA, but it was like a total, like, fake. It only had wheels on and a hood scoop. It was back in the Dustbuster days. It wasn't SEMA, it was the Detroit North American Auto Show, actually, is where they had it. They debuted it, and they kind of, like, made it look like an SRT, like, or like, it kind of was like in the PT Cruiser days, like, was it Prowler days? So they had, like, Prowler wheels on it, like, big old, like, staggered, like, you know, looking wheels. But it was, like, just standard, like, you know, 4-cylinder, you know, minivan, nothing special. They could have done anything. They could have done neon motor, you know what I'm saying, turbocharged. Like, they have all those different motors back then. You know what I mean? Because that was when, you know, Chrysler was owned by Daimler. You know what I mean? It was like basically you could have one of these all-wheel drive Mercedes power plants, you know, underneath one of those minivans. Yo, all those dudes that like Chargers and Challengers, hey, newsflash, that's an old Mercedes E-Class, dude. American muscle my ass. That's a goddamn German car. Sorry. I know a lot about cars. I've gone to the largest single-day car show in the world for, you know, some odd like 20 plus years. I lived right down the street. I grew up right down the street from it. So like everything I've ever done has been with the car industry in some way, shape, or form. Whether I'm changing oil on the cars, selling cars, towing cars, repossessing cars. There's a whole lot of cars out there to talk about, you know. I'm actually thinking about taking the new car to this car show on Sunday. We're gonna ride our bikes, but I could probably register the car and, you know, take it there. Because, like, it's a brand new car and, like, they have a section for that. My car's got Sasquatches all over it. Like in the windows and stuff, like it's got little like dumb Easter eggs and stuff like that in it. It's like buying a video game from Steam or something. Only it's $60,000 and you got to drive it around and hopefully it doesn't crash into stuff or break down. Knock on wood for me, please. This is sort of wood. I think it's from IKEA. It started its life off as wood. All right, next. Next. This is definitely the last one here. I've got 10 miles to do Camaro at Time Trial Land. You ready? What color Camaro? I think we're just gonna pick the rental car because it's easier. I think if you don't do the rental car, it makes you, like, do a bunch of dumb shit, doesn't it? What's wrong with my wheel? Anyway. Love this car. Love this track. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, ah, whoa, what? Look at all these colors. I didn't even know they had all these colors. Oh. This is the color of the car I tried to buy when I was like 17. It was a 1963 Pontiac Tempest with a straight six. And I think it was a 4-door. But, like, the Tempest was, like, you know, the baseline for, like, the GTO. So I was, like, totally in because it had the short, like, fenders and everything. We already had a 1964 Catalina, which is basically like a boat. But it's a post coupe, so it's super rare. But, like, none of that stuff means anything. Anyway, I think I want to do Frost Green. Because I just saw a car on, whatchamacallit, was it, you ever see like stuff on YouTube for used classic cars? It's this thing called Maple Motors. They just tried to sell this car to me. Well, not this car. It's a 1973 or 74, so second 2.5 gen is what we'll call it, right? Because it's not necessarily third. I'm not sure if it's second or third gen. First gen is square grill, right? Second gen is the split grill. So this is 2.5 gen. Because, like, this is the same thing as the second gen. It just has a new nose and tail cone on it, I think. Anyway. This is a good color combination. The other good one is Tuxedo. Where's my gloves? So we need to do, how many miles is this track? I need to do 10 miles. So we can just look at the odometer. And I'll just keep driving until I get the odometer done. I have 10 minutes. 10 minutes and then I gotta get going. like I said, I should do some car streaming. I don't normally do car streaming, but, you know, when you get a new car, especially like a special one that, you know, is pretty new. We're one of the first people to get this, too. It was the same thing with our Tesla. We did launch edition. Oh, it's sports hard, yeah. They gave you sports hard. Amen. Amen, Gran Turismo. You don't hate me. Shift. We'll do a nice wide one here. I'm not doing first gear. Fuck you. I'd rather drift. I'd rather drift through in second than go to first. Thank you. Shout out to the dog man for running the cool show. I gave him my recommendation for the next one. He's probably like, what car is he talking about? What track does he want? I'm also not doing second gear here. Mind you, don't do as I do. Only as I suggest. Yeah, they're basically a NASCAR with a little more downforce, the car that I described. Fuck! Handbrake doesn't work. We're going around again. Yeah, so the Riley DP is basically a NASCAR. It's like a car tomorrow with a different body. I don't know if you remember those cars back in the day. They used to have Mazda, BMW, Pontiac. They would all bring this spec. Oh! They would all bring a spec V8 to the Riley chassis. So it's no ABS, 5-speed transmission. And it would be really good probably on like the NASCAR road courses. Kind of like what you did last night. Kind of exactly what you did last night, just with that car. I think that car is particularly hard to drive for a novice. I think you have to drive that car a lot to be, like, even proficient at it. Which is good. You know what I mean? I like that. But, like, it's like Skippy. It's an acquired taste. I don't own a Skippy. I don't care to own a Skippy. I don't want to ever drive a Skippy. Because basically it comes down to this. Like, this is my problem with a lot of things. Like, Gran Turismo wants me to drive cars that I can go out and buy. I could go out and buy a K car. Like, I could go to, like, a dumb, like, importer, and I could buy a car that they want me to drive. And, like, I just don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to drive cars that, like, don't exist anymore. I want to drive cars I will never get a whiff of driving in my life. You know what I mean? I want to drive a 917K in quali trim. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make 11s down a full straightaway of, like, Watkins Glen. Those are the kind of, like, sim racing experiences, like, people should be asking for. Like, esports is, like, just a really bad way to wedge us. Make us want to hate each other. And, like, it bothers me that that's what they're selling these days. That's why I like running with you guys, and I think I like, you know, that you guys like me, because, like, I mean, I probably should have started there in iRacing, and I never did. I'm sorry that I'm learning about it now, as I want to, like, you know, want to walk out the door, basically. So, you know, like I said, I keep doing it, knowing I could go buy a short track car and be at, you know, one of the local racetracks every weekend if I wanted to. I'm not gonna make it. Shit. I got 3 more miles. Yeah, knowing I could probably go to, like, you know, one of the local tracks and stuff like that. I could do, you know, time trial events with, you know, I could have been doing time trials with my Model 3 the last 2 years. I could have been burning the tires off that son of a bitch. But I got a $6,000 computer. And a stupid, you know, iRacing account. And I really don't understand why, and like what I do it for, and like what's the end game, and like why people do it the way they do it. A lot of people are ignorant to like what it is and how it works. They just go in there and smash into people like it's fucking Fortnite. I had a lot of fun driving last night with whoever I was driving with. Like, they knew how to drive a car, you know what I mean? And they knew how to drive it in traffic. We touched a couple of times, but that's iRacing, trying to, like, make people hate each other. I swear to you. Like, the iRacing spotter is broken. It just, well, I mean, it's not broken. It just needs to be tweaked a little bit. You know what I mean? A real spotter is going to tell you how many positions to the outside or inside, you know what I mean, a car is. They're not going to say outside, and then if it's, you know, more than a car width outside, say nothing. You know what I mean? Where you're going to touch. And only, like, someone, like, the only reason I knew the guy was there is because I had triples that are, you know, like, the size of, like, you know, the width of this room, basically, and I can see everything. You know what I mean? And so, like, I could see him there, and I knew where to go and try and push him off. My teammate, on the other hand, and a lot of people might just have one monitor, and they're scared because you know how many times they've hit somebody, and like even my teammate is scared. I said, dude, you gotta listen to Radio Jesus, man. If Radio Jesus says outside 1, that means he wants you to take that 1 away from the guy outside. Make it tight. If I say outside 2, make it 1. Because if you don't, you give that person the run, and like you give them the outside run to the outside when there's draft or something like that, they're going to make it around you at the start-finish line. That's like Talladega 101, man. Short track, that's dirt track restart stuff. E-brake doesn't work. I'm done. But yeah, I rant too much. I'm sorry. I've been a race director like my entire life. And I don't lie about that. You know what I mean? I went to my first racetrack when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and I haven't stopped going. I haven't stopped thinking about racing. Perpetuity. Sorry, I didn't give you guys the cool driving experience. Or maybe I did, and I forgot, and I just changed it. Today, we are gold. Right under the wire for the time frame. Let's watch the replay, though. I like watching the replays. It's a sweet color car, man. This is a special order car. They weren't ordering these at the dealership. This one wasn't going to be at Royal Motors down in on the Ave or anything like that back in the day. Trust me. Maybe in Ventura or something like that, in like with a V6 in it. There's a ton of these I hear out in California. They're just like undesirable, really, because like the VIN numbers post that they're like a really shitty. Yeah, right. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube chiming in. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow on YouTube. We're vertical and horizontal, actually. I should post that in the beginning, but I didn't. We're just doing some time trials right now. And we finished our motive operandus for the day, or our missions. Now we're just talking about racing and stuff like that. You know, you want to go see good racing, go to the local RC track. I'm sure there's one around you. And you can kind of see what people do to like race and stuff like that. Like, to be a really good race car driver, I think you have to have a little bit of OCD. So like by that I mean like just being like, you know, into routines and repetition, and like, you know, kind of like, you know, maybe a little superstitious too. Because like once some things start working, you got to really get into that routine and get it jiving. Like my routine, like before, like I used to go do an RC race, was insane. I would sit there and like, you know, rebuild my car in between rounds like a Top Fuel dragster, you know, team does. I would do shocks, motor stuff, like, you know, oil bearings, you know, dust dry them, you know what I mean? Like just the nonsense stuff. And then I would sit there and I would equalize shocks. I would, you know, because you had time too, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to sit there and have like, you know, be idle and like, you know, get soft. So like I would be like making sure my suspension is all like, you know, dialed in, like the droop's set right the way I like it. You name it, man. Pace a little bit, you know, get myself hyped, listen to some music. Oh no! Because whatever gets you the right results that you're looking for, keep doing that. Duh! Always keep doing that. If you're getting the like a bad result, or like a result is less than desirable, make a change. Flip it immediately. Start looking for suggestions. Start following suggestions. Let's raid somebody, yeah? I want to raid somebody. I've been a race car before. You've been a race car driver before? Is probably what you're meaning to say. So like, you know a little bit of what I'm talking about, YouTube. YouTube coming through, man. Yeah, YouTube.
He's not too clever, this guy.
Let's find a raid. I know my buddy's streaming actually right now, so we can raid him. See if it works.
Just leave me alone, I know what to do.
Someone just did something. Thank you for subscribing, person friend. Appreciate it. Hey, make sure you check out my Red Dog. My Red Dog has videos on YouTube, and everybody should check out Red Dog. So we did our laps. Let's get out of here. I gotta get going too. See what time of day it is here in Gran Turismo land. If you like the Govee lights, make sure you check out the Govee light videos. It's super easy. I don't do a video on how to do it on Gran Turismo because like I think it's out there enough. I do a video on how to like incorporate them into SimHub, which is probably the best video that you could probably do in that situation. So let's, while we're sitting here and look how cool it is, let's try and raid our buddy. I think Royal Player OG is probably doing something, or maybe somebody new. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks for joining us, and you know, we like to stream at least once a day, doing something productive and positive if we can. If we can. It's never over. If you're on Twitch, we raid people. So YouTube, who are these people? Oh yeah, Royal Player OG is doing Raider Z. He's got his Red Rider stuff on. We're doing it. It's already begun. It's already begun. It's begun. This thing sucks. Ah! Whatever, you're gonna raid dude anyway. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate you. YouTube sucks. Or no, that YouTube, Streamlabs. It's broken. Alright, should be over.